Hello again. I had a Ruger 1022 with a Phasian stock on it that they don't make anymore, heavy barrel, shot really good. But I wanted something a little lighter in weight. And I ran across this Bergara, I guess that's how you say it, BXR, their 22 version. The action and so forth looks a lot like the Ruger. Even the magazine looks identical, the rotary mag. It's got a B on the bottom of it for their namesake. Carbon fiber wrapped barrel, and wanted to find out just how accurate it was. So sold the Ruger, purchased this. This was the scope that I had on it. This is an Athlon. It's a first focal plane scope with an illuminated reticle, and as my eyes get older, I need more power, and the first focal plane I liked so that I could zero and then zoom in and out as I needed without shifting that. So real good. One thing that I did have trouble with initially was this has a zero stop in it with a it's just a washer, so it's a real cheap way to do it. It works, and it would not let me go down far enough to zero far enough. Anyway, pull that out, zeroed the gun, put the washer back in there. So now I'm zeroed at 25 and 50 yards, and all of my dials now, I have the full range pretty much of the height on it. This sling I reused. I'm happy with it. We went to shoot it today. I wanted to shoot some different ammunition through it. I typically shoot CCI Standard Velocity because I'm shooting suppressed, and I've always had really good luck with CCI. I purchased some Remington Eley, I guess that's how you say it. I purchased this, I actually purchased 2 boxes for $15 a box, which is roughly 30 cents a round. Very expensive stuff. I'll show you how it shot in a second, as well as the issue we had, of course, Standard Velocity CCI. And then we shot some high velocity ammunition that I happened to find. And then a good buddy of mine that helped me pull the AK bullets apart had these 36 grain Herters ammunition, whatever that is. Let's get to the results. So as we shot at 25 yards, you can see the CCI did very well. The Eley, however you say that, did a little better, not a great deal. We moved to the high velocity stuff, and you have the Thunderbolt ammunition here. This is the Aguila, I don't know, Mexico ammunition. And then this was the Herters. Now that's at 25 yards. So now we have our target at 50 yards. Same basic scenario, 5 shots of the CCI, 5 shots of the Eley ammunition, and then things started to get fairly interesting. So that's the high velocity Thunderbolt. This is the Aguila, Mexico ammunition, and then this is the Herters. So really started to open up even at just 50 yards. So then we went to the 100-yard line. This was the high velocity Aguila, so it did really well. Point of aim was here. Point of impact, so that's 1, 2, 3, about 4 inches low at 100. This was the Eley group here, This was the point of aim. So with subsonic ammunition, obviously is going to lose quite a bit more than the high velocity. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 inches low. And then with the CCI, we only had 2 rounds impact on the paper. Our point of impact was the center there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roughly 8 inches of drop for the CCI, and that was the only 2 rounds that we captured there. Really impressed with the Aguila, whatever, ammunition. It grouped really well throughout the 3 ranges that we tested. It probably did the best, actually. These were 5 of the 6 rounds that I kept. You can tell, I'm not sure if it's a magazine issue. I'm going to call Bergara and ask, but I had no problem with the CCI stuff. I had no problem with the Herters, which only shot 10 rounds of it. This is the Eley. This is the Thunderbolt. I think that's right. No, I'm sorry. That's the Aguila ammunition. It's both Aguila and the Herters. Anyway, it's getting caught, obviously, the bolt hitting the brass in that area and then trying to jam it into the chamber, which obviously did not work. So, wasn't real happy about that. I know that happens with 22, but this was happening quite often. Good? Mm-hmm. The last issue is we had... This was the high dollar 30-cent around Eley. It blew up, and I've never had 22 long rifle do that before, but the primer obviously being here in the rim, I don't know if you can see, it looks like it actually exploded here and just crushed the primer base. I was able to pry it out. The bullet actually exited the barrel, which I was surprised of, but that is one good reason to always wear eye protection. It was quite loud, of course. The suppressor didn't help at all in that regard. Wearing ear protection, even with the 22, even when it's suppressed, wear your eye protection, take some earphone plugs, something, and wear that. Other than that, we had a good time. Shot some decent groups. My wife did. That was my wife's groups. So she did really well. She's eating ribs. And thanks for watching. We should have some more videos coming soon.